I've been working as an artist in the community for about 5 years, and really I just feel like artwork makes the community a better place. I believe in public artwork really having a positive effect on the community. And so with that in mind, I've just worked with several different groups over the years to really just kind of do some great art events and kind of get the community out and involved and sort of see what's out there in terms of art talent in this city. So I kind of have a couple of different motivations, but one is really that I just love to see this city filled with artwork. And so I think that there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of empty walls in Milwaukee, and so that's kind of one of my initiatives, is just try to get art out there into the community. So Made in Milwaukee says that we're a cultural advocacy group, and basically what we do is it was started just to support local art and music and local business. So our whole initiative is just to kind of feed the local vibe in Milwaukee, to kind of embrace our local music and art talent and support, those great local small businesses. Arte para Todos was created to help out Milwaukee Public Schools kind of out of a funny situation. Chuck, who's my partner in Made in Milwaukee, and Josh Everett, who's in the band The Fatty Acids, kind of got together and were expressing their distaste for Scott Walker and some of the budget cuts to education and whatnot. And they started talking about putting an event together, decided that their efforts could be kind of better spent by turning it into something more positive. So naturally, we kind of went to the art and music side of things and sort of ended up deciding that the best thing that we could do is on our own raise a bunch of money for arts and music programs, which is something that we believe is incredibly valuable. So it basically became this event called Arte para Todos, which means art for everybody, artists, musicians, community folks, and it's really just a fundraising effort for arts programs in Milwaukee schools. Last year was the inaugural year, and we chose 3 schools in the 3 different neighborhoods that we were creating these performances in. And so we kind of divided up the money that we raised between these 3 different schools. I think that Bayview Gallery Night's really important to Bayview, and we've been doing it now for over 5 years. We've had over 10 events. We don't have any hard numbers on this, but just kind of from talking to people around the neighborhood, we estimate that we've brought in over $1 million in commerce into the area. And we've attracted a lot of people to the area that wouldn't necessarily have come there originally. So basically it's an alternative to the regular city gallery night. It's not meant to compete with the city gallery night. It's just more locally based. It's a local celebration of art and music in Bayview. So I think it's been a powerful thing for the neighborhood and helped kind of define it as a bit of an arts destination, even more than it was before. But that's also kind of a double-edged sword, because then, you get labeled as a neighborhood that's hip and artsy, and all of a sudden, like, the sharks kind of start swimming around you, and developers start to swoop up buildings and knock down buildings. So I think it's been a good thing, and it's also kind of I don't know, I mean, the neighborhood's changing, and I'm sure that neighborhoods constantly change, but that's something that I've kind of noticed along the way. Anybody that's, got a spark of art or has a talent or shows interest in it, I mean, I would encourage them, obviously, to just kind of, immerse themselves in drawing or painting or whatever they're doing, but on a deeper level, finding a mentor or something, or volunteering places can really kind of open up doors for you. So I was a resident at Redmon Milwaukee, which is like an artist residency program, which also has a bunch of community outreach. And there was a great program there called Redline Teens. You know, these kids were doing amazing projects. Like, I had no idea when I saw them originally how old they were. I mean, they were doing incredible printmaking stuff. So basically, like, just through a program like that, where they could sign up for free, I believe, they were able to get some serious professional development. And that's something that I didn't really have growing up. And really, one of the best pieces of advice in general is, you know, surround yourself with good people